Morning, the morning of 6th of November 2021, and we're starting with the Moose Mountain northeast. I believe that's where we're going to, and we started off at around 9:30ish. We got off route for 5 minutes or so, but we learned early and we came back. So the trail is quite wide at the moment, but at certain places it's getting slippery. I've got Keiko with me, I've got Dub, and I've got Jonathan and Ruby, and we all are going to take on this Moose Mountain. So the weather is expected to be nice. Let's hope that we don't need to put on our spikes. But this is how it is, how it looks like right now. Let's see. So after about 1.4 kilometers into the hike, we decided to put on the spikes because now there are long patches of snow and ice. I think this is from last week's snowfall. So we decided not to be men anymore. So just to give you an idea, through these trees, if you can see further behind, that's our first target, Moose Mountain, and then the second one would be further on the left, which is the lookout. And, let's see how long it's going to take us to reach there. We saw the signboard which says that the lookout is about 6 kilometers. So, and we're already like 1.4. That looks quite far, not 6 kilometers. But let's see. Okay. So about 3.85 kilometers into the hike. It has opened up a little bit, and yeah, you can see the objective right there, and those switchbacks close to the summit. So the time right now is about 10:50, so it's about an hour and 20 minutes into the hike. The trail has been wide enough so far. There had been some icy patches because of this snow last week, but overall it's been pretty straightforward, wide trail. So let's see how long it's going to take us to make to that ridge. And these are the views in the back so far. So this is where we are going to, and that is our first goal, and the second peak is our second goal. So if I zoom in, you would see the lookout on the second summit. The tower you see, yeah, that's the lookout. Wonderful view of the trail, and all those switchbacks. I can see them right now, and I can see the people. Unfortunately, the GoPro cannot zoom in. But the summit right in front of us, that's our first target. That's our objective. Now you can clearly see those zigzags, those switchbacks. There are people on the summit at the moment, and then there are some on the switchbacks. That's our first objective. And then the lookout is behind this one. So you're climbing up hopefully the last section of the first summit. And we are passing through the switchback section. And we decided not to take the switchbacks, but rather take the straight route up. And it's not bad. Actually, it's also a trail. So, but it's of course deeper than the switchbacks. So 5 minutes to noon, and we have made it to the first summit. These are the views from the first summit, and that is the lookout, which you see at the peak, the tower and a small hut with the red rooftop, and the trail going to that is where we would be heading to. So there's a small flat section between this and that lookout, and then it's going to be that steep ascent, which you can, I don't know, see in the GoPro or not. But no time. Let's see when do we reach that lookout. Let's see, I think about another hour or so. Getting windy now at the top as expected, but the views are wonderful. Snow-covered peaks and the blue sky with a few clouds here and there. Yes, it is worth the effort. I've taken my spikes off, but I think that I'll have to put those back on, because I see that the trail to that lookout looks pretty white. So we made it to the lookout at about I think 3 hours and 20 minutes or 10 minutes, and the we were lucky that by the time we reached here we have the bright sunshine, clear blue sky, and behind us is that lookout, and the views all around are so gorgeous, particularly the mountains behind me right now, and the trail we came by, and the views are awesome. So 4 o'clock, and we have made it to the parking lot, safe and sound. Started off at around 9:80, 9:40, I don't remember now, but overall the trail was wonderful, quite wide all the way until you reach the area after the first summit, and you head towards that lookout. It was a fun hike. Spikes are better on the way down. I took my spikes off for a short time, and still I was able to manage, but I think that poles and spikes are good. They come handy at certain sections. So the weather had been good, so everything had been wonderful.